Hello everybody, welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we are back with Shrine Wars, and for me, in my time, I have exactly 3 hours left until deaths start to matter, till we need to start paying Mother back if we die for her generosity, okay? And I definitely didn't record this entire intro once and had the mic off for like 20 minutes. That definitely didn't happen. But let me catch you up on what happened while the cameras were off. So first of all, we split up our cows and our sheep into 2 separate pens so that it made them just easier to manage. Second of all, I have been mining because I want to get enough levels to try some enchantments, because I learned that we have a mod that is called Advanced Combat, and it lets you craft enchantments. So I can craft a fortune upgrade, but what this means is that if my pick had nothing on it and I added this to it, it would give it fortune 1. But if my pick had fortune 2 on it and I gave this to it, it would give it fortune 3, up to fortune 3. The thing that's cool about this mod, however, is it goes beyond that. So we have elite fortune, and you can't add this to your pick until it's fortune 3 already. But from there you can make it fortune 4, make it fortune 5, 6, so on, up to 6. So what I want to do is, that's expensive to make already. You see that? That's expensive. But this one, not so much. And if I can get my pick at least to fortune, I know I can get my pick to fortune 2 because I have the book, right? So I can at least get it to there. And getting it to fortune 4 would be so important because I want a full powered beacon. I don't think that's happening this episode because, my God, that would be a lot of work. But if I get it fully powered, I can have regen on it, which would be astronomical for this series, honestly. So the things I've been doing, I've just been doing a lot of mining to get XP to smelt things, and that's been mainly copper based. Because you can get copper in such massive quantities, it can get you a decent amount of XP. So that's what I've been doing. We did roll our pick once and it only gave me efficiency 4, which isn't really what I want. Okay, it's not what I'm looking for at the moment. So we didn't take it, but we're gonna try rolling it again to hopefully get even just fortune 2. I'd be happy with. All right, if we can get unbreaking fortune 2, we're good. Right now, it looks like there's efficiency 4 available on the enchant table. Okay, let me show you. Let me show you. So if you put this on here, efficiency 4 is currently our 1. So we're gonna see what we get. Hopefully that's the big one. You know, the one that gives you like efficiency 4, unbreaking 3, fortune. All right, hopefully we get really lucky and that happens. But if it doesn't, we'll start considering just crafting it. But if it at least gives me efficiency 4 and unbreaking 3, then I'm happy with just adding fortune 2 on it myself. But I just don't want to have to like add every single one myself, you know what I'm saying? Because that just takes a lot of levels. So that's what we're gonna try to do. We're gonna try to get fortune. That our biggest goal this episode is to get fortune so that we can start mining all the gold that we got to start making golden apples. But also, I don't know if it's that good of an idea to like prioritize golden apples as much as it is to prioritize everything else. And by that I mean like the regen on like the tower. That might be more important than a golden apple, because that can just get me back to full health. Also, potions of regen, those are really powerful too. My friend gave me one yesterday, which was very, very kind of her. I was at 1 heart and I didn't want to die to lose my levels, but we were about to go lucky block hunting. And so she was like, here, just have a potion of regen. And I was like, well, thank you so much. It was very, very kind. But that got me all the way to where I am. It got me to full, actually, but I've lost half a heart since then. But yeah, so those are really powerful. And what do we need for potions of regen? Besides, obviously, the whole brewing setup. Gas tiers. Ugh. Those, okay, so regen tower would be really important. And to make, if you didn't know this, to make a fully powered beacon, you need like 186 blocks of a material. And it has to be either iron, gold, diamond, or emerald. It can be a combination, but it has to be those. It can't be coal, it can't be amethyst, it can't be copper. So that's a lot, right? In ore talk, that is 1,400 ores. And that's if they give you 1 each. So if we get fortune 3 has an average of 2.5 things per roll. So that takes it down to like 700. Okay, technically if we go by the 2.5, it takes it down to like 600 maybe, but still it takes it down by half at least. If we can get fortune 4 or 5, that could really reduce the amount of time it takes for us to get this fully powered beacon. So it's probably worth it to use a couple blocks to do that, honestly. Okay, so that's what we're working on right now. Also, I had went and rescued a bee. I had done that because in the last episode, at the end, my friends and I went lucky block hunting, and while I didn't include the full footage in the episode, I did mention it. We found a bee that was out at sea. I don't think he's in here right now. The only way I would know for sure is if I like sheared it and he got angry at me, but like we're not gonna risk that. So we found a bee out at sea and I went out and rescued him, and he was in here, but I don't think he is anymore. I think he's flown away and been stupid again. So I tried to rescue him. I tried to save him, y'all. I tried to save a bee, but what I want to do also is figure out how we're going to close this in. I don't know what the best course of action is. We got some macaw's doors, so let me look at some of those. Because we have like some stall doors and like some pretty cool stuff. We've got garage doors, those are crazy. We also have trap doors. We have glass ones. Even just using like a bamboo glass trap door as like a, we'd still be able to get in and out, you know? Okay. Bamboo might be the one that looks prettiest with this. So if we make some of that, and then do we have a bamboo glass door? Oh, we do have a bamboo glass door. We need glass panes, we need bamboo. All right, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fill this in so that it actually won't let bees out anymore. We'd also need to make some campfires so that we can harvest from them whenever we want. And we definitely don't have enough for the other side. Noted. The color? Would spruce maybe look better? I also don't hate it from here, but we're gonna try spruce. We're gonna try. So we'll leave this one like this, and we'll go do the other one in spruce, and then we'll just compare the two and see what we think. Let's see. I think I already like this better. And part of my goal then was also, I think it'd look pretty, and if not, I know I'll use these later, so I'm not too concerned, to like accent. Something like that. Something like that. I do like that better. The yellow just didn't turn out the way I thought it was gonna, unfortunately, but that's okay. All right. So what you do, simple, easy peasy, is you go bam, and you go bam, right? And then you could take a beehive. You go bam. You know what might look really cute with this actually? Hang on. I know I have more strap doors, but that's okay. If we find that all of our bees are dying, we might have to sequester them to just one part of the facility. But we will cross that bridge when we get there. I don't think they're so stupid to like constantly drown, but like I also didn't think they were just gonna wander off into the middle of nowhere. So like, you know, sometimes you gotta lower your expectations a little bit. Okay, but with all that aside, we haven't rolled our new level 30 yet. Let's do that. We did all this for this. All right, so there's an efficiency 4 right there. It's another boring efficiency 4. Another efficiency 4. Are you kidding me? Bro, we're gonna try again.
1 hour later.
After much effort, we're back at level 30. It took us a hot second. We also have bees. They're hanging out. They're dancing. I'm glad they like that. I don't care if he stays up there forever. That means I always have a bee. Dude, the amount of things I had to smell. I was, as you can see, I was baking potatoes. Like, I was just like, I need to bake anything and everything. Efficiency 3. Whatever. Okay. We're fine with that. It's fine. Hello? Are you the fortune one? No. Are you the fortune one? No. Okay. We're level 23. Now, let's see what we can do to make... I want to at least have it fortune 3 first before I start mining the rest of the gold that I have. 4 diamonds, 4 paper, and a block of gold. I do think I have that. And the way you make this is pretty cool. Oh, I don't know how I'm doing that. You just do it in here. You don't even use levels for it. So fortune upgrade. Bam. Fortune 3. Okay. In order to make the next fortune upgrade, we need a lot of diamonds and gold. So I think it's time to break some of these. I think it is. Let's see where this gets us. So I think that was like 12 that we just broke. We got 31 from it. I'm pretty sure it was 12. Either way, it was either 12 or 16. Still, we either got double or more than that. That's pretty exciting. And I'll break just a couple diamonds because I do need them. All right, so that's 8. Let's see how many we get from 8. 17. Nice. At minimum, we're doubling, which is good. I do need 4 diamond blocks. I'm willing to commit to that. I want fortune 4. I just do. We are gonna have to get mending like ASAP though, which means maybe we'll just fish forever. So with fishing, can I just like put a fishing rod? I've never tried to enchant a fishing rod. Like I've always just had it and then I get one later. You know what I'm saying? Like fishing rods tend to fish themselves up. So I'm kind of curious. Just on breaking one, that kind of sucks. So I think it's here and here. Well, that's Riptide and Frostwalker. Luck of the Sea. We have 2 Luck of the Sea, 3. That's pretty swag. What does it take to make more lure? Just any fish. I don't have enough fishing rods for that. That's okay. So what if we just, all right, cool. That's fine. This is expensive as hell. Fortune 4. All right, that's all we're gonna do because we really do not have the funds for anything else. So with that in mind, we're gonna place down 57 gold, okay? And we're gonna see how many we get from that. See how good this fortune 4 is. We're not gonna look at any of it. I mean, we'll get at least a stack, right? It'd be garbage if we didn't get at least a stack. Okay, that's 128, 137, 137. It was all right. I mean, that's like, well, okay, 57. That's like almost 3 per thing. We'll try again with these diamonds. All right, We had, I'm not gonna look at my bar. That was 10, we got 22. Oh, that sucked. That sucked. Oh, geez. I don't know if that was worth it, gang. As much as it might have been worth it, I don't know if it was. I mean, we have Fortune 4. At what cost? I don't know. I don't know. We only have 35 minutes, in theory, if it's on time, until the server goes to deaths matter. What are we gonna do in those 35 minutes, y'all? What are we gonna do? I don't want to do luck as much as I want to do lucky blocks. I don't want to lose any health. Like, I don't want to die. We should go ahead and make ourselves full diamond because we're currently not. Or at least our boots. So I do have pants if I ever want them, but these have prot 4 and I feel like that's pretty decent right now. So the next thing we need to do is just start making blocks to make our beacon better. We could also, if we start really trading, how can we like optimize some trading? We would need, the best things to sell are like sticks, and farmables. Those are also pretty good. We currently don't have any pumpkins growing or melons, even though we do have the seeds for both. So maybe like getting like an emerald beacon is definitely like probably the most obtainable. Too bad we can't do a copper beacon. It's officially 7 o'clock and I'm in the mines. That was mother. That was mother saying, hey, 7 o'clock. Your leeway period is over. It's serious now, gamers. And I'm just looking for diamonds. Okay, so it's been like, I don't know, 3 hours, because technically the last time I checked in was when it hit 7. You might notice I'm at 44 levels. How'd you do that? Villager trading, because I quickly realized that the fastest way to get a full-fledged beacon is with emeralds. So currently we sit at 71, okay? And in total, you need 164. We are almost to the 3 tier. We're almost to the 3 tier because we have 9 right now and you need 83 total to make tier 3, okay? It's 1 stack plus 19 blocks. The tier 4 is 2 stacks plus 36 blocks. It's basically almost 3 stacks. But right now, we are at a stack and 7. So I'm pretty damn proud of that. The things I've been trading the most have been sticks, clay, wool, and melons and pumpkins, and like vague various crops and stuff. The problem is I don't really have like that insane of a crop farm currently, but there is like I've been going into jungles and raiding them for melons. That we have a pumpkin patch biome that has pumpkins in it, and I've been raiding those for pumpkins, so those have been helpful. I've also been raiding any and all villages for all their hay bales, so I've been getting stuff. And then the clay, I've just been going into rivers. Sticks, we have a timber mod, so I've been able to just kind of like, and then just like make a bunch of sticks. So we've been going to town. My God, we've been going to town. And I think I want to do it today. I think that's my goal, is to get a full-fledged beacon. I'm just going to go to town and we're going to make it all emerald, okay? I would like to maybe get back. I don't care about the iron blocks, but I would kind of like to get back the 2 diamond blocks that I have in there right now. So we're going to try to finish this, honestly. And I think I'll make this exposed afterwards. Like, I will turn it into glass and maybe we'll fill in all the area around the beacon with quartz so it doesn't look gross. Otherwise it'll look kind of gross. That is what I've been up to for the past 3 hours. I just kind of want to check in because I'm going to be stopping for the night. And so I wanted to give you all an update before I stopped for the night. But the bees are still doing good. Everyone here is still doing good. I'm alive. We have had a singular death. Someone drowned. Someone drowned because they kind of forgot that they were underwater because they were admiring their shaders. So yeah, they drowned. So we've had 1 death. If you look on the tab thing now, this is a death counter, okay? So we're all at 0, obviously, but it's kind of a way to keep track. And just in case like we forget or like someone else forgets, it's kind of just a way to like remember what you owe. Like, and we all basically turn our stuff in right away anyways, but you know, that's what. So right now, if we were to die, we would owe a full stack of food. That is what we'd have to pay mother if we die. We have to give over 64 of food, okay? And we can't like, according to mother, we can't like farm up that food like post death. Like we need to basically just go get it from our supplies. And if we don't have that, we have to offer up our weakest armor. So we're gonna try to make sure also during all of this that we end up with a stack of food sitting around. It'll probably end up being like fish or something because I plan on fishing a lot, honestly, but yeah, that's kind of what we've been up to. Just wanted to check in. We haven't died yet. That's all that matters. We haven't died yet. And let me go ahead and show you my villagers. All right, so I've decided that this one is my villager. I put a couple signs around in case someone were to stumble upon it. It is pretty far out, but it said, hey, this is Apple's village. Please no hurt villagers. Thank you. But yeah, so I probably will eventually like put a fence around this at minimum just to kind of keep them in. I've added a couple beds to just kind of encourage growth, encourage breeding. But yeah, we got a couple different jobs around. I looked on Google and I was like, what are my like best jobs? Honestly, what are my best bets for all of this to just like kind of keep doing stuff? So like, here's one of my masons. He takes 9, which is pretty swag. I've got a couple Fletchers. They take 31. I love them. We have 2 farmers, not him. We have 4 farmers, but 2 of them have melon and pumpkin trades, which is really awesome. So anytime I get those, like he's one of my melon and pumpkin guys. Boop. Yeah, so 5 and 3, really good trades. But we just kind of need to keep resource gathering and keep grinding. It hasn't been that bad, honestly, because I really haven't been doing this for the full 3 hours. It's probably, okay, I've probably been doing this for 3 hours, but the fact that I got 64 blocks in 3 hours, I feel like that's better than any other method of getting, I mean, it just is. I might even get an iron farm here because we just have so many villagers. I don't know. But yeah, next time you see me, I'll either be really close to having a beacon or maybe something interesting happened, whichever comes first.
The next day.
While I was trying to harvest some more wool from my sheep to continue the whole trading cycle, I found a wolf who wants them. So, buddy, you can ignore him for a second. Thank you. Yeah, your job's to protect them now. You can't eat them. Thanks, buddy. That's cool because I wanted a red one, and I haven't got the red variation yet, and now I have it. Clearly it was meant to be. Mother was just like, here, take this misguided wolf who needs a job. He just wants to protect the sheep, but he doesn't know that. So we found everything I could dream for, which is a massive pumpkin biome. We've already harvested a ton, and you can see it keeps going up here, but we already have 5 stacks of pumpkins. 6, almost 7 stacks of pumpkins. That is so many pumpkins. And we tamed some wolves because I decided I want some adventure buddies. One of them's going to stay here for future adventures, and the other one is going to come with me because why not? Because why not? So let's go to the village and see what we can get for like 5 stacks of pumpkins. I think you're going to stay here, and maybe this guy will follow me to my village. He did. You're going to become the village dog. Good job. We have 2 pumpkin and melon guys currently, which is still pretty good, but we definitely need to place another composter soon. Oh, you're already capped. Dude, go touch grass. Touch it. If you didn't know, they restock when they use their job block, and I don't know if there's like a set amount of times they can do that a day, or if like there's set times that they do it at. There we go. But we're definitely going to need to go make more composters for sure. But let me just like give you a little update on how our progress is going right now, because we just got 13 more emerald blocks to add to our stash. Let's go take a look at that stash, because remember, we need to basically get almost 3 stacks. Like it's 2.5 basically. Well, bam, pretty good if you ask me. I'm gonna keep going, but I wanted to check in with you guys. All right, so we're just it's gonna be so many pumpkins, honestly. So I think it's time to fence in the village, because I just found this guy freaking just going up this hill, and I was like, buddy, your station's over there. Go to your station. Go on. So I can't have these guys wandering off. Okay, I need to make a way for them to stay in the village like ASAP, because I plan on eventually getting a mending guy in here. I really do. So let's just go back home for a second. We do have 49 of these. We can go ahead and make that into 5 more blocks of emeralds. We are chipping away at this, you guys. We're getting there. But since we have such an obscene amount of cobblestone, we're just going to turn it all into fences. That's what I normally do, because what else would you do with all of it? Okay, that's probably plenty of fences. If not, we'll just come back. I was like, bro, I swear if it ends up like too short. All right, is the whole thing encapsulated now? That one is. This is totally there. Okay, those all are. We're doing a lap. Okay, those are. This goes all the way over to this building. We do have that guy. Ah, this guy. I thought I got it all. I actually need to make sure they can't get up there, basically. If he wants to stay up there forever, he can. You live on top of the mountain now, my guy. Maybe someday he'll come back to us. So anyways, okay, this is connected. This is connected to this wall. The villagers cannot get out here. Even if they get up to here, they can't go any further. And then this goes around here. There's no way for them to get over this way. I'm just gonna fill that in. This connects to that one, which then connects around here. We encapsulated this farm, which goes all the way over to this building, okay? Which connects here to these two buildings. And that one goes back around. We got it. We freaking got it. And we got some bonus dirt along the way. Very exciting. Fuck yeah. All right. Village fenced in. And now we're gonna go get more materials to keep freaking doing all this. And then at the end of all this, y'all, we're gonna have a full beacon, and I'm gonna like enchant everything I own, because look at that. I have 50 levels right now. Trading is a godsend. So my friends put a shrieker under my house. I don't know what they thought that was gonna do. I don't know if they thought that that was gonna scare me. But it didn't. Yeah. But y'all, I was in the deep dark. I was there. I've seen the warden before. You thought this was gonna scare me? Mine now. More for me. And my friends won't even get the satisfaction of seeing me react to this until episode 3. Guess they gotta wait. Guess they gotta wait. Okay. Now I'm gonna go back to trading. You guys, I just did it. Look at that. You need 2 stacks plus 36. We already have a couple emeralds there, okay? Okay, we already have a couple emeralds there. So I want to make this look official, okay? Hang on. Hang on. We're going to be using normal glass, but then I wanted to use... Ooh, let's use calcite. First of all, we got to pick up all of this. It also might be prudent to just drain the fountain for a second. Otherwise, this might kind of suck. Y'all. Y'all. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Okay. We're making stone. Oh, we could. We do have an iron. We have an iron. I was like, we're gonna make stone. I don't care. I don't want to go back home. I know home's like 2 blocks away. I don't care. This is gonna be cool. This is the first time, I think, ever in Minecraft that I've made a fully powered beacon. Now I'm excited. We won't even be able to see the whole thing technically because it's just gonna be too big for this hole that it's in. But I'm so excited. It's so pretty. I swear if the math was wrong, I'm gonna be just like sad. I doubt it. It's the Minecraft Wikipedia, but like still. All right, second row. Oh yeah, this is all coming together. Okay. If I didn't bring enough calcite, we will have to go back for that. That's all right. Power down the beacon. That's okay. I want these back. All emerald or nothing. Ready for this? Let's frickin' go. We're gonna do strength and regen. Regen. Hang on. Let's go! Dude, let's fucking go! Alright, calcite. Calcite! Oh my god, this is everything. Game changing. Game changing. I don't even need to worry about fall damage. I could have just fallen in there. I was like, I swear if I still didn't bring enough. Okay. And then we'll just dig our way out like this because nothing ugly. Then we got plenty of glass. And the glass is gonna go on the level. Bam. Okay. This is gonna be so worth it. It's already worth it. It's already worth it. Dude, that looks sick. Dude! That looks sick! Ah! Okay, there's one thing I want to do because I have to hop off for a little bit because that was a lot of my work. But I want to place a little sign because I want people to be able to come here and use the regen because, like, come on, it's regen. You can't just be like, no, don't come get any regen. I don't know, it feels selfish, right? When this could be like server saving. I want to put a sign, and I just want to say that if people want to come use the thing, you're totally welcome to, right? Doesn't bother me. I ask that they leave a donation, and that could be literally anything. I do not care if you want to leave like 10 frickin', I don't know, just like if you just want to leave 10 pieces of wood and you're like, that's my donation, that's fine. It's on your conscience. No, I genuinely am not gonna be upset, whatever people leave. But I'm gonna put it here. Can you feel the regen from here, really? You'll know because it'll restart, obviously. Okay, so you can't feel it from here. We're actually gonna move this back a little bit. It's fine. I want to build like a proper gazebo for my thing today anyways. So this will be the spot of it. I don't want it to be as close as it was. So that's okay. Please consider leaving a tip. So when we get back, we're going to discuss potential plans for like the coolness of where I want the waystone to be. We're going to figure out like our plans for like what I want it to look like some sort of gazebo-y thing. All right.
One eternity later.
All right. Hello. So as you could see, I am flying currently, which means we're not on the server because I'm in creative mode. I wanted to test something out. This is not something I usually do because, I don't know, I tend to just like free ball it when I'm in game or I'm like strictly looking at a reference picture, never in between. But I was like, no, I have a vision in my head for how I want to like build out my entrance a little bit more. And part of it involves like a little farm area because I want to make my farms look better, basically. And I wanted to start adding like solar panels around and just different stuff like that to go with, you know, the solar punk aspect of solar punk. I want to show you what I've been cooking. Okay. This. First of all, I wanted to see if these guys could do as makeshift solar panels. And I think they look great. Even though you can open them, we're going to ignore that part, okay? Secondly, I wanted to have a sort of irrigation system going around my farms. And I think this will work perfectly. Third, I wanted a water wheel. All right. I thought up this design myself. Pretty simple, pretty basic. Easy peasy, right? And we might even do that so that you can't see through it. I don't know. Either way, here's the shape, right? So here's a picture of like an actual water wheel that is used to like scoop up water into something, okay? So that's the concept with this. And I don't have a way of making this smaller, really. But the thought is I want it to be like, just pretend it's pumping shit somehow. This is like going and sucking it up, and then it'll go up here, and it'll be a thing, you know? Also, these guys are a real bitch to place. You have to make sure you're doing it on like the same side every time, basically. Otherwise, it does the weird thing. Whereas like this one, I think it wants me to be on the other side. Yep. Okay. But yeah, so something like this in concept, right? The main thing I still haven't figured out, however, is what exactly I want my little like area with my waystone to look like. Because like, I feel like gazebo is too easy. Gazebo is too easy. You know what I'm saying? However, I do vaguely feel like the theme, the slight vibe of my place is glass domes. Like that's kind of going to be a vibe. So like maybe it's like a glass dome with leaves and plants inside of it. I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it, but I want to decorate my place. So let's go do that. So before we get started, there's a few things that I need to do first because as we're doing this, I want to like spruce up the beach a little bit because the beach just feels kind of dull, you know? And so I've seen that there's orange sand. I think that that could be a nice texture addition to our little beach here, but also I want some smooth sandstone to mix in because I plan on making like little creeks that kind of go to the ocean using like stairs and stuff. I don't really have that much sandstone, so I'm gonna go do that. Apparently, the orange sand is in a lush desert. See, it could be up by my existing desert, honestly. Yeah, there's one right there. Okay, then we can just go to my desert town and we'll just hop on over. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, okay? So, I have realized that I told you guys this at the beginning. I don't know if you remember. This is not only solar punk, it is like fantasy solar punk, okay? So I want to have like mushrooms growing. I want to have like, I don't know, random stuff like that around the place. I want it to be slightly fantastical, which means we don't have to like strictly adhere to like greens as like our main natural color. So I decided, because I like having like a leaf border on my farms. I just think it looks nice. So I want to use like a gradient of red, orange, and yellow leaves as my barrier. I think it's gonna look really pretty. And I also want to start incorporating giant mushrooms into my builds because I just really want that in my builds. So I saw some really cute designs online. I think one of my favorites involved like using amethyst, purple concrete, purple wool as like a way to make like a really fun mushroom. I think it could be really cute. We could also use quartz as like a way to make dots on it. I think it'd be adorable. But I realized if we can get some good mushroom shapes up in here, I could use that as like part of my entrance. We could have like a mushroom hanging over where our waystone is. And I think that could look really nice too. Let me start laying out some of like kind of where I want things to be. So let me grab some of my sandstones. But what I'm thinking is right here, we have a little waterfall. Okay. And then here it turns into stair. Excuse you. This is unacceptable. We're gonna need way more stairs. So something like this, right? Oh, I already like that. I'm already liking it. And by not having it all on the same side every time, it blends really seamlessly. But I do want one of them to make it to the ocean. So we're gonna have another branch going off this way. Boop, like that, okay? Boop, boop, boop. Okay, so something like this as a way to connect this to the ocean. And I just think it looks great. Okay, and then we're just gonna kind of intersperse just like a couple bits of like that sand. And I think in some spots we're gonna do this sand too. You know, just like mixed in, just like a little bit of zhuzh. I like zhuzh. Hello, turtle. What do you think about my renovations to our beach? Is it going okay? Swag. So something a little like this, but we need to connect this to the rest of our stuff, right? And we're gonna have our field over here on this side. So despite the fact that I will have irrigation over the top, we will need to strategically hide some water holes because the irrigation's not gonna work that way. But I want it to kind of look like it is working that way. It's gonna be a conundrum, okay? Bet, bro. Fucking, oh, this looks sick. This looks sick as hell. Fuck yeah. Oh my god, look at this, look at this, look at this. Dude, I fucking love it. It just like, it gets smaller, which I don't think is how it works. Technically it goes the other way, I think. But like, this is a fantasy world. I can do what I want. Thank you very much. And this is what I wanted to do. I want to add the water wheel, I think, right here, where I would in theory have a little waterfall. So it would make sense why the water wheel was able to pretty easily rotate and pump water. Perfect. So, river, flowing, head to the ocean, where it belongs, looking swag. Now we got to get some copper and make a little water wheel right here where it's gonna look sick as fuck. So like this and like this, same thing on the other side. Like this and like this, and then you do the opposite on the underneath. I think we'll leave it mostly green with a couple slightly not fully green. It just gives it more character if it has a little bit of texture variation. And I really like that. And I think I'll have you actually be almost like that. And I think I'd like a button in the center of there. Probably acacia or jungle. Jungle. Let's do jungle. Let's try jungle. Well, bam. It just adds. It just adds. Just adds some zhuzh, you know? Some zhuzh. Bam. Makes a nice little bucket. And I honestly, bridge supports. How do I make these? I think that a stone bridge support look really nice. Got some little mossy bridge supports. Mossy bridge supports. And I just think they would look nice under there. Yes. Yes, they would. They did indeed look nice under there. Next, I gotta make some gutters. Next, I gotta make some gutters to actually look like we're pumping water. Okay? We'll try 12 for now, and then give me a couple more of those. Okay. And then I really liked, there was some, I think it was the willow ones. This one, the willow horse fence. A little expensive, but that's okay. We have a fuck ton of willow logs, don't we, gang? Also, I'm slowly gathering up resources again to go back to my crazy villager trading schemes, because the next thing I want is a mending villager. And also, you guys might have noticed between transitions that my levels decreased. And that's because I was kind of silly, but it was like, I did something. useful. But I was a little silly with like how I went about it. I could have maybe saved myself some levels. Basically, I was fishing because I wanted to see if I could maybe fish up a mending book, Korean style. Then I finally fished up a mending fishing rod, which my current fishing rod wasn't. And I was like, shit, dude, I gotta add them together. I was like, I got enough levels, let me do it. So I went over to the anvil and I put them in there and it said 19 levels required. And I didn't even hesitate, I clicked it. I didn't even try swapping them. The mending one was almost broken. I could have healed it all the way and then tried to merge them. It probably would have saved me like 10 levels, but I was silly. I was goofy. And so I would like to trade with my villagers again, not only for the fact that it'll help me get some of my damn levels back, but because we want mending. Okay, now there is someone on the server who has a mending villager, and if you're not watching her content, you should be. But I don't want to mooch. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to mooch. Okay, who said we didn't have enough willow log? None of you, to be fair. No one was saying that. No one was saying, Caitlin, we don't have enough willow log. You knew we had enough willow log. Red, yellow, or red, orange, yellow. You can barely tell the difference, but it's there. And then we're gonna need a hoe, which we have, bucket of water, and then I want to grab all of my moss carpet for water purposes, because I think I can just put it on top. Yeah, I can put it on top, guys. What are you worried about? What are you worried about? So I'm sorry, I'll leave. I will show myself out. I'm sorry. So starting here, okay, like this. I do want yellow to be the sparsest color of the bunch. Something like this, right? And a couple of times I want leaves here. Ooh, we're not using moss. I'm a liar. We're using roots. We're using mangrove roots, and we're gonna freaking waterlog them. They are so much cooler. Fuck yeah. All right, looking good. We also need to strategically place our fence posts on top of the mangrove roots. Good thing we're using the mangrove roots instead of the frickin' anything else. So I think they can 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, bam. And then we'll know for sure if this worked if I'm able to hoe everything. Does it get... Oh, it does. It gets wet. We're great. We're solid. We're awesome. I'm just liking how this is looking. I really am. I'm really liking this. I think it looks really neat. Very close. We're very close to having that finished. But let me just like look at it from over here. I really like how that turned out. I think that looks intentional. I think it looks like an irrigation system, I think. I just really like it. Also, yesterday was the day that, for me, not for you. Yesterday was the day that Stardew 1.6 came out. I need to know your thoughts. If you don't play Stardew, that's fine. But what are your thoughts? I'm so excited about it. I almost made a video about it. Because whenever 1.5 came out, I made a little, like I just made an impromptu video just freaking out about the fact of all the patch notes, basically. I just like went over it all and I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. I thought about doing that again. I just didn't feel like it this year, but that's okay. So I do eventually for both rivers. Just kind of want to spruce up their shorelines a little bit more, maybe add some texturing within the water itself, whether that's some cobblestone or some seagrass or something, but that is not the goal of today. All right, so I just want to do this, but I'm pickled. I'm tickled pink. I think it turned out really cool. It's adding a little bit of life to the base. I have at least a stack of 64 smooth white sand. This white sand is not abundant enough to become a continuous resource for me. We might have to mix in, like it might have to be a white sandstone with a hint of bone block just to give it some texture and a hint of mushroom stem. But I do think we're gonna like this, how it looks, so I'm glad we're gathering it, but it's still annoying. It's still a pain in the ass. So according to all known laws of aviation, according to JEI, I should be able to make black attic roof with this. Fantastic. Which means we'll need to go get more terracotta in the future, but that's okay. That's a different story. That gives us 8, which means we could make at least 1 solar panel because I like them being like 6-ish basically. I just want it to look like, yeah. Dude, that looks like solar panels. At least I think it looks like solar panels. I like that. Oh, that adds a nice touch. Oh, ooh. Chef's kiss. Chef's kiss, ladies and gentlemen. So we are still going to use some bone blocks in there. And I do also have some mushroom stem. Though I think the bone block is going to look best with the smooth white. I mean, we can look at it real quick. Let's assess our options here. Outside. This. That. That. Is what I have to say about that currently. Oh, Vex is coming over. We can show her our new farm and get some reactions on it. Hey, friendo. You're at 2.5 hearts. Stand over here where the regen is.
Yes.
Get into it.
Is it here? Is it here? Ah, here it is. Thank you.
So since you're here, you owe me. What do you think that is up on top of my roof up there? What does that look like to you?
Solar panels.
Fuck yeah, great. Correct answer.
Cool. I was wondering how that was going to be done in Minecraft, and I didn't even think about using those roof pieces.
Right. I was scrolling through everything and I saw that and I was like, that's it. Those are my solar panels. Like I was debating using like the daylight sensors because technically they kind of are solar panels, but like that those look like solar panels. So also come here. Come look at this. Look at this. I've been working on this.
Oh, this is cute.
And
oh,
then
I love your little streams, your little streams.
Yeah, I really like them. I'm very happy with them.
So cute.
And then
also, Real says that your solar panels look like windows.
You got to use your imagination, Real. I'm sorry you ran out of that.
Yeah, Real. Use your imagination.
It's Minecraft. Also, I just traveled like 6,000 blocks south of spawn to go to the tropics because that's where white sand is located. Oh my god. Yeah. I'm going to be making some like mushrooms. No, it makes white sandstone.
Oh.
And I want to use it for mushroom stems.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Your base is so cute. Oh my gosh.
Thank you. My storage is abysmal. I need to get a storage setup like you have because I am running out very quickly.
But I will leave you. Oh, here is I don't know what to give. I have diamonds, I have emeralds, I have
It says donate whatever you feel is worth the regen.
There's honestly, it could be worth a lot. Here, I'll put it in the little donation box.
I just don't ever want to pressure someone who like doesn't have shit. Like I'm like, you can just leave whatever.
Let's see. Do you need more emeralds by chance?
Yeah, actually I spent all of them on my beacons, so yeah, I have nothing to trade currently.
There you go. Well, you enjoy your stuff.
You too.
Bye, YouTube.
Bye. So let's go ahead and take a look now that we've had a little visit with Vex, which was very nice. Love them. Vex is so cool. I love her. She's cool. Let's look at what it looks like with a block of quartz. That's a gradient. Now that's a gradient. But which way do we go? I think we go from light to dark, actually. Not only because having it at the top will make it easier. See, that changes the gradient. Yeah, definitely the mushroom stem. Definitely the mushroom stem. Yeah, yep, okay. Cool. We figured it out. While that cooks and this music plays for a little bit, I'm gonna look up some pictures of mushrooms. I think purple concrete's kind of needed, honestly.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Oh, are you dying again?
I did. I punched an iron golem.
Oh my god.
He was dying in a wall and I thought I had the reach and...
Oh no. Yeah, I'm working on getting a bunch of freaking wool because I want to make some purple mushrooms. So I'm going to use like amethyst, purple wool, and purple concrete to like make some purple mushrooms.
Ooh,
yeah.
Nice. I have some white wool if you would want some. Like maybe a half a stack.
Oh yeah, if you're offering 100%. How do you do it? Oh my god, is it? Oh my god, it's 1-to-1. Hi.
Boo. Hello.
Boo. Hello.
I have more white wool than I thought I did. And
fuck
here's some red for fun.
Yeah, it's just for some flair. Thank you.
For sure. You're welcome. Thank you for letting me use your regen twice in like 10 minutes.
Don't go punch more iron golems, okay?
No promises.
That's fair. That's fair. Well, you know where this is, so. Okay, so we want to build a big old mushroom, okay? Listen. I want to build a big old mushroom with like some little guys around it. And I want it to cover this guy, which might mean that we need to bring out the grass. Although we might mix some mycelium into our grass. I said this is a fantasy place. There's no reason why we can't have a random patch of mycelium. It's gonna start here and I just want it to go up and I want it to just kind of curve over this. Okay, we also got some of the amethyst little jabby doodads. These bitches. So we have some jabby doodads, which we can use to also zhuzh. I want the base to be like this. Okay, and going out this way will be a silly little guy. All right. This one's going to keep going up. Yeah. Yeah. I'm picking up what I am putting down. So now we just got to make a really nice mushroom shape. And I do feel like that'll probably go up just a little bit more before this is all said and done. Yeah. But let me grab my blocks. I don't think I want white spots on it, but we are open to the idea if it feels like it needs it. I'm intrigued by the thought of like, I don't know how to explain this. Basically like building most of it with purple wool first, I think, and then we texture it, you know? We're just letting our hands take us places, okay? I'm liking the shape. I am. I'm thinking it's neat. It definitely just needs to become a mushroom from here, which I do think involves some going down as well, as opposed to just going up, which is also, it does need to go up also. But I do think it needs to like come down slightly on this side, I think. You know, just like a little uneven. It needs to be organic. It needs to be organic. All right, now we need it to go up, okay? The thing is, with bringing it upward, it's kind of imperative, in my opinion, to actually have it be hollow and not filled in. Like, you don't want it to be filled in places where it's actually taller. Because from the bottom, it'll look way better. That's not the case. All right, let's see how this is looking. And then we can work on texturing it if we feel like we need to texture it. That's not an if. We need to texture it. But it does not go up enough. It, in fact, just needs to meet where that point is. It needs to, either that or it needs to stay flatter. Noted. I'm taking notes in here. I'm taking notes. Okay, are you taking notes? Because you should. So this should just, in fact, keep going up. Let's see how that looks. Ooh. I like that. Ooh, I like that. Mama likes. I think maybe the stem could use a little bit of work. So let's tweak that just a little bit. I think that works, guys. Okay. Now let me see if I can make a tiny one. Just like a little guy. You know, he's not very big yet. Just like a little guy. Ah, I like the little guy. Okay. Let's go to bed before the shit starts to spawn. Ooh, guys. That's looking pretty sick. Okay, now I want to add a path to it. I want to finish the path to it. So we're going to try to fill more of this in with dirt so that more of the mycelium can spread. And the grass. We'll see who wins. I don't know. I used to think that mycelium spread slower than grass, but then recently someone did like a little video like making the two compete and mycelium won. And so I don't know the truth anymore. I don't know the truth. I am just going to fill it all in completely because I do think it's going to look more organic if it just decides on its own where it wants to be. All right, that is going to be that for now, but we're not quite done because I think I want lanterns under this, probably with some chains. We got a path going over, exciting. Now let's grab some of my multitudes. You know what, while we're at it, should we finish the path over to the beacon? I think we should make one. Make it a little bit more obvious which way to go. This turned out pretty damn sick.
Ooh, I like that.
I'm finishing up that now that I did that. That's what I wanted to do for the end. Let's finish that. Yeah.
Nice. It looks beautiful.
Thank you.
Bye, YouTube.
Well, like I said, that's going to be it for today's video. We made a fully powered beacon. We also made a really cute farm. Amazing. And we made this really super cool mushroom, which I think turned out great. I'm so happy with it. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Let me know if you guys are starting to see the vision, okay? We added solar panels. We have a little irrigation system, all right? We're getting a little bit of fantasy in here, okay? I'm slowly getting my vibes together so that I can properly shove it everywhere else. You know what I'm saying? If you guys like this video, engage with the video. It means a lot to me. It shows me that you guys are enjoying the content that I'm making, and it helps me want to make more. Plus, YouTube's been really silly and like been taking views away and also acting like I had a video that said 0 comments, even though there was clearly 5 comments under it. It's just fun and it means a lot to me. That's like the little you can do to help if you're wanting to help, okay? If you got this far, it means a lot to me. And I hope you stick around for more. But either way, thank you guys so much for being here. As always, talk to me in the comments. I love animal suggestions. I just love answering or talking with you guys. Tell me what you think. Let me know about your Minecraft builds. I just love talking. So feel free to talk in the comments and I will see you in the next video. Bye.